naming today's umpires. Information natin ang pagkakabili ng exhibit distribution ngayon. Umpire for home plate at sa pitcher at Tarakatay, Ruben Gassi. First baseman umpire. Umpire for position, Max Shanto. And third baseman umpire sa position, Daniel Salzman. And now, your starting lineup for Team Israel. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 10, Omen Walker.
Pronunciations there. Katz, Arbel, Jerry.
And now for the starting lineup for Team USA. Batting first, the center fielder, number 0, Brady Belton. Batting second, the catcher, number 8, Daniel Salzman. Batting third, the extra hitter, number 33, Nate Clifton. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 44, Usher Applebaum. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 11, Tanner Wasserman. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 13, Jonah Roman. Batting seventh, and playing left field, number 12, Usher Belfer. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 50, Ari Einhorn. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 2, Benjamin Stone. Batting 10th, the third baseman, number 9, Samson Knopf. And today's starting pitcher for Team USA is number 27, Aiden Michigan. And fans, please welcome the rest of Team USA. please welcome your teams for Game 2 of the World Baseball Classic. Fans, please stand if you are able. Remove your caps as we honor the national anthems of the participating nations, starting with the national anthem of the United States. Kaliyaka, أنا بفشاء أمدوي من ثاني قليل بوجود القوين שלכם כדי שנוכל לכבד את האימונים הלאומיים של המדינות המשתתפות ובראשית מהם הנבחרת הלאומית של ארצות הברית. And now, please stay standing and put your caps on for the national anthem of Israel. To sing the Israeli national anthem today, please welcome singer and pitcher for the World Baseball Classic Israel national team, Shlomo Lichtman. קהל נכבד, אנא יישארו בעמידה והשאירו את הקולאים שלכם עבור ההמנון הלאומי של ישראל. כדי לשיר את ההמנון הישראלי, אנא קבלו את הזמר ומגיש של נבחרת ישראל בקלאסיקת הבייסבול העולמית, שלמה ליטמן. All right, fans, we are almost ready to begin. To throw today's first ceremonial pitch, please welcome the renowned Director of Sport for the renowned municipality, Sasi Daniel. All right, Sasi, it's your pitch.
We want to thank Sasi for all the help that he's given to Renata Baseball, helping us on the field and helping us with administration. He's been a very important part to us, and we're very pleased that he was able to throw out the first pitch.
All right, fans, let's play ball. Fans, we would also like to announce a special offer today. Whoever catches a foul ball, we hope whoever catches a ball and brings it to the concession stand will get 5.
Welcome in, everyone. My name is Elliot Patotsky. We are here at Ezra Schwartz Field, where the U.S. takes on Israel in the second game of Maccabi USA Baseball Best of 7 series. Again, my name is Elliot Patotsky, and we got a good one for you today. Israel, the visitors, they will bat first. Their starting lineup: you got Katz, Arbel, Jerez, Movicius, Broker, Goldman, Agus, Spillman, and Fetter. And one thing we should mention is we got a 2-man broadcast today, but only one headset. So I will be taking you through the first inning, and then my colleague Nathan will be taking over in the second, and we'll have a little back and forth action for you today. So if you're hearing another voice later on, don't be alarmed. I'm still here, just doing the scorebook, and it's going to be a great day. It's a beautiful day out. U.S. taking the field in their white jerseys with red lettering. The starting pitcher is Aiden Mishkin. Aiden, he is 2027. He will be a 2027 grad, number 27, the right-handed pitcher. Stands at 5'11", 145 pounds, from Illinois. As the coaches meet at home plate, talking with the umpires, going over good old score and rules, as they traditionally do before the game. The field for the U.S., you have Feldman in center, Natterman catching, Kempton, the extra hitter today. Applebaum is at first, Wasserman in right field, Jonah Cohen at shortstop, Belfer at left field. Einhorn will do the DHing today, and Stone is catching. And we're just getting set to begin, 10:03 a.m. right now. Of course, the 10 a.m. start time, but in good old baseball fashion, you never quite start at the time that the game says. As the infielders and outfielders get some final warm-up throws in, the coaches head back to the dugout. And leading off for Team Israel is Noam Katz, a utility player. He can play both infield, he can play outfield. What a great day for some baseball. First game of the day that we are calling. Me and Nathan Schreiberg, who will be taking over in the second inning, as I mentioned earlier. And, of course, this game being played at Ezra Schwartz Field in memoriam of Ezra Schwartz, who I actually grew up in the same town that he was from. I played baseball with his brothers, and a great family all around, so a very cool opportunity to be able to call a game at this field. So Aiden Mishkin getting some final warm-up throws in, the throw down from the catcher before we begin, and I think we're just about ready to get underway here. A really nice turnout from the fans. Partly cloudy, but mostly sunshine here. And here we go. Noam Katz steps into the box. Michigan in his windup. And the first pitch of the day is right in there for strike one. Welcome in, everyone, if you're joining us late. Team Israel and Team USA in the second game of a best-of-7 series. As that one is a ball inside. Israel took the first game 6-5 a couple days ago. But the U.S. looking to get its revenge. They had their ace on the mound, couldn't get it done. Now they're going to have to look for other ways as that ball is high. 2-1. The look in, the set, and the delivery. Swung on, and a little dribbler to second base, and an easy first out. As making that play was Applebaum.
Batting for Team Israel, number 16, the designated hitter, Yav Albel.
Or excuse me, Stone made that play. Benjamin Stone, the second baseman, 2026 grad, so senior. Second baseman, 6 feet, 160 pounds from California. And as any infielder loves, a nice routine play to start off the morning. That one is swung on and just deflected off the bat, number 16. That is Yahav Arbel, the infielder, who's actually DHing today.
You guys have a copy of the lineup that we can take? You have your own lineup?
And that one is in for a strike. And ball high. I believe the count is 1-1. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 2. A lot of noise coming from the Israeli dugout. And a strike. Arbel thought it was ball 4. So a 3-1 count. And that one does, in fact, miss for ball 4. So Team Israel has their first runner on the bases today.
Israel, number 50, the first baseman, Daniel Jerez.
Daniel Jerez stepping into the box now. The first baseman, number 50, a lefty, first lefty we're seeing from the Israeli lineup. Michigan checks the runner and pitches, and that one is popped straight into the clear blue sky, as settling under it was the third baseman.
Now batting for Team Israel, number 3, the left fielder,
Samson Knopf.
Velemovicius.
So 2 outs. Runner on first. And at the plate, Velemovicius, who is actually in left field today. He can do a little catching too, believe it or not. At least that's what's listed in his position. But he will be manning the outfield, and there goes the runner. And no even need for a slide as the ball got away from the catcher, Natterman. And he'll go check in with his pitcher. So it will go as a stolen base for Arbel. Now runner on second, 2 outs. Stone also checks in with his pitcher. A little discussion at home plate between the umpire and Jerez. The 1-0 catches the top of the zone for a strike. It's a very big field here at Ezra Schwartz Field. There's no real fence, so anything as an awkward swing there, that should be a routine play. And I shouldn't say routine because there's a pitcher's mound right in the middle of the infield, but nonetheless making the play was the first baseman, Applebaum. So that will do it for the top of the first. We'll be back in just a few moments. Scoreless here in Israel. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first, scoreless.
Now batting for Team USA.
Here in Israel.
Number 0, the center fielder, Brady Feldman.
Brady Feldman up to bat. And the first pitch is a line out to center field. Some good contact, but nothing to show for it. As the
now batting for Team USA,
the second baseman
catcher, Danya Naturman.
lines out, and now Danya Natterman. Stepping into the box. The look in and the pitch is a strike for number 16. Arbel, who is also the number 3 hitter. That's another strike. So 0-2 up in the count is Yahav Arbel, who walked in his first at bat. That one's low for a ball, a good waste from the right-handed pitcher. The 1-2 is going to be a base hit, the first of the morning for Team USA. So, Danya Natterman, the senior,
USA, number 33, the extra hitter, Nate Kempton,
who is in center field today, gives the U.S. a base runner. Nathan Kempton next up, batting third for the U.S. Bottom half of the first. 1 out. And a pickoff attempt. Natterman is there easily. And lifted towards us. Foul territory. Is it going to stay in play? No, it's not. That ball just a hair out of the ballpark. And we got ourselves a souvenir. Nice catch, Nathan. Staying back on it and driving it to right field. And that one is also foul. So 2 foul balls off the bat of the before-mentioned Kempton. It is an interesting field, clearly a multi-purpose use. So there are some lines for soccer, or football, I should say, depending on what country you are from. That one is a ball, so 1-2 now. Runner on first, 1 out. And lifted. Is that going to be a gapper? Yes, it is. The U.S. can send him home. This might be many extra bases. Kempton, a stand-up triple and an RBI. The U.S. is in front 1-0.
Now batting for Team USA.
So
number
Nate
44,
Kempton,
first baseman, Usher Applebaum.
the extra hitter today, normally a first baseman, but he will be the extra hitter and delivering in his first at-bat. 6'2", 205, and he got every bit of that one. Found the gap between center field and right field, and he was able to drive in Natterman. And now stepping into the plate, Asher Applebaum, the first baseman, hitting cleanup. 1 out. Runner on third. And a chance for the U.S. to maybe bring home a second run. That's another ball. 2-0. So some early struggles from Yahav Arbel, the right-handed pitcher, looking to find his rhythm. That first inning, always a killer as a pitcher. You want to just get that first inning over with so you can get in cruise control, and sometimes the first inning just happens to be the hardest. The 3-0. Ball 4 misses inside, and the U.S. now with 2 runners on the corners.
Now batting for Team USA, number 11, the right fielder, Tanner Wasserman.
Tanner Wasserman in right field. As we have a meeting on the hill. Israel's catcher, Eaton Agus, talking to his slinger, and so is their bench coach, or the head coach, excuse me. That being Freddie Bain. You know, sometimes you see the head coach come out, and that's usually a sign that they might be yanking a pitcher, but not in this case. Just some words of of confidence. Maybe just, hey, let's settle you down here. You know, it's still just a one-run inning. If we can get out of it with giving up 2 at most, very manageable deficit. But that's where you want to limit the damage, as that ball is low. 1-0 count. Still 1 out in the inning. See if the U.S. attempts maybe a steal here. Applebaum at first base. That one is lifted into center field. It should bring home the runner from third, as tagging up is the USA, and they lead 2-0. So Tanner Wasserman brings home Nate Kempton.
USA, number 13, the shortstop, Jonah Cohen.
And the U.S. have their second run of the ball game. Now batting Jonah Cohen, the shortstop. Another senior, listed at 6'1", 165 pounds, from Pennsylvania, and a wild pitch will give the opportunity for a stolen base as Applebaum takes second. It was a relatively nice job staying in front of the baseball, just got a little out of the way of Vegas. And Applebaum was able to take his base. That dribbler to third is going to be a tough play, and picked nicely at first base to get Cohen by a step. And Israel gets the third out of the bottom of the first. So it is a 2-0 game. The U.S. leads Israel here at Ezra Schwartz Field. And this is Elliot Patotsky. We will come back for you in the I will come back for you in the third inning. Taking over for me now for the second inning will be Nathan Schreiberg.
It is the top of the second inning here at Ezra Schwartz Field in Renana, Israel. I'm Nathan Schreiberg, taking over for Elliot Patotsky here in our one-man broadcast. We are back. It is Omer Broker, the right fielder, up for Team Israel after the United States knocked in 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Aiden Mishkin on the mound for the Americans. Count is 2-1 to Broker. Pitch is up high. Broker ahead 3-1. Israel did not come up with a hit in the first inning. Got their only base runner off a walk from pitcher and designated hitter Yahav Arbel. United States was able to take advantage of the extra outfield space for that triple in from Nathan Kempton, and that pitch will send Broker over to first base. It'll be a leadoff walk for the Israelis.
Number 8, the second baseman, Noam Goldberg.
Second baseman Noam Goldberg will step up to the plate. Michigan didn't face too much pressure in the first. With a leadoff runner, Israel want to look to take advantage. That pitch just high for ball 1. This is game 2 here of what will be a 7-game series between these two, the only two teams in the U19 division here at the Maccabiah. It'll be a 2-0 count after that pitch misses inside. These guys will grow intimately familiar with each other as they play 7 games here in Renana. That pitch is drilled into left field, straight over to the left fielder who makes the grab. It will be Delfer on the catch for the Americans to hold the runner at first.
Fans, please welcome, give a warm round of welcome to batting now for Team Israel, the catcher, number 18, Eitan Agis.
1 down, 1 on first for Eitan Agis, the catcher. First pitch from Michigan misses high, ball 1. Broker taking a couple steps off the bag, lurking, swing and a miss. That'll be his first strike of the at-bat. Agis got a little in front of that one. Little confidence builder for Michigan. Count is 1-1 to Agis as Michigan fires away. That ball is lifted into the outfield. Should be a routine play for the center fielder who makes the grab and holds Broker on first. Brady Feldman on the play out in the field. Some good contact here from Israel in the top of the second. Hasn't been converted into any run-scoring opportunities just yet, but you got to feel good about how they're on the ball so far. The Americans took the momentum early with a couple quick runs. Israel looking to strike back. Runner on first. Yosef Spillman, the center fielder, takes ball 1 for the first pitch of the at-bat. Michigan turns and fires to first. Broker in there easily. No, it's Broker on first off a leadoff walk. Hasn't gotten any further after 2 straight flyouts from Israel. That pitch is in the dirt. Broker thought about it and will turn around and remain on first base. Count is 2-0 to Spillman. Michigan misses high on the next pitch. It'll be 3-0 count. Israel a ball away from having a runner in scoring position for the first time this game. Michigan looking to shut down the inning. Fires in for a strike. 3-1 count. 2 away, 1 on in a 2-0 ball game. The Americans took advantage early, knocked in 2 off Yahav Arbel. Next pitch fouled off to fill up the count for Yosef Spillman. 2 down, Full count, runner on first. Broker taking a lead. Michigan fires back to first. Broker in there will be safe. Applebaum took a little bit of a spill over him. Everybody up and all right. This ball is returned to Michigan. Full count to Spillman. Ball 4. So Spillman takes first, Broker over to second. It's 2 aboard for Israel with 2 down as they face a 2-0 deficit here in the second inning at Ezra Schwartz Field.
Now batting for Team Israel, the shortstop, number 27, Adam Vetter.
Adam Fetter will take the first at-bat of the day for Israel with the runner in scoring position. Takes a ball on the first pitch. Michigan eyeing that runner on second. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 1. It's for Fetter. It'll be 1-1 with Broker on second and Spillman on first. Israel looking to strike back quickly after falling behind 2-0 here early. In game 2, the Israelis took game 1 6-5. As Michigan fires back to second base, Broker in there on time will remain aboard. Israel with a narrow 6-5 victory in game 1. They lead the series as we play our second of 7. Michigan fires high. Done that a few times now. Michigan struggling to find the strike zone here in the second inning. Israel with 3 base runners so far, 3 walks. As Fetter will wave at that one. 2-2 to Adam Fetter. Here's Michigan. Misses outside. The count fills up again. 2 on, 2 out, top of the second. Ball drops into the dirt in front of the plate, and Fetter will take first base. 3 walks here in the inning for Michigan, and that'll load the bases. And here comes Wayne Stofsky for a mound visit. Mound visit in the first couple innings, never what you want to see, but both teams have had one so far as the pitchers struggle to find their footing. For Arbel, it was giving up too much easy contact as the Americans were able to pelt a few baseballs into the outfield. For Michigan, it's about finding the zone. 4 walks in the first time through the order. It's a full infield meeting as they disperse back to their positions. Michigan will look to get out of a jam. The bases are loaded here for Israel, and up comes Noam Katz. Grounded out in his first at bat. Gets a try here with 3 aboard. Israel down 2 runs to none. Big time chance here to strike back early. First pitch high again. All inning long, Michigan's been missing up high. Here's the 1-0. That'll be grounded foul down the third base line. We'll even the count up at 1-1. Team Israel with the bases loaded. Hava Nagila on in the background. It's a party here in Renana. That pitch drops high. 2-1. Michigan looking for his control still early. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Popped up to the infield. It is going to be caught to end the inning. America gets out of it. 3 walks for Michigan, no runs on the board for Israel. It remains 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the second.
It is still 2. Now batting for Team USA, number 12, the left fielder, Ashen.
Welcome back to Ezra Schwartz Field here in Renana, Israel. It's America versus Israel, game 2 of a 2-game series. The U.S. put in 2 runs in the first, as that one will be grounded over to short. Throw is long for first base. Tag is not in time, and Asher Belfer will start the inning with an infield single off an errant throw. It'll go down as an error for Adam Fetter, as his throw to first was in time, just a little too high for Daniel Jerez. It'll be Ari Einhorn, the DH here, up to face Yahav Arbel, who gave up 2 runs in the first inning. And he's going to balk. It's a balk on the first pitch of the at-bat. He started the windup. Looks like Einhorn will remain in the batter's box as the first pitch is out for a ball. Check swing. It'll be 2-0 to Einhorn. Yahav Arbel doing his best Shohei Ohtani impression. He's DHing as well as pitching here. That one is in for a strike. It'll be a 2-1 count to Einhorn. Pitch is in, strike 2. 2-2 to Einhorn, native of Washington, D.C. Einhorn, also a pitcher himself. That ball is in the dirt. It'll be a wild pitch from Arbel, and Belfer will take third base. Einhorn, a pitcher and a hitter in his own right. He threw 2 no-hitters his junior year of high school. But now it's all about batting as he looks to knock in a run with Belfer in position on third base. It's a full count. Here comes Arbel. He grounded to third, thrown out at first, and Belfer will remain on third. They hold the runner and get the out at first.
Team USA, number 2, the second baseman, Benjamin Stone.
Ben Stone walks up to the plate. Stone, this is his third appearance with Maccabi USA. Played in Detroit in 2024 and in Pittsburgh in 2025. A veteran of the Maccabi experience. And he crushes this one straight into left field. Gun down at home. What a throw from Fela Mavicius to save a run as Belfer was coming in on the tag. Shot down at first. Shot down at the plate. It'll remain 2-0 with the inning over. What a play in the outfield. We'll be back in the top of the third with Elliot Patotsky.
Guys, let me call for Otani.
Top of the third action here in Renana. The USA up 2-0.
Now batting for Team Israel, number 16, the designated hitter, Yav Arbel.
Yav Arbel. Will step into the box, and Team Israel still looking for its first hit of the morning. As we have the top of the third coming off the break, a fantastic throw from left field to gun down the runner at home. Just an absolute seed from Fela Mavicius in left field. Fela Mavicius, excuse me, who caught the ball and just let it fly. Not a single bounce. Right into the catcher's mitt, who applied the tag. And got Asher Belfer at home plate. That one's low, so the count now in the favor of the hitter. And a check swing. Did he go? The appeal? He did. They say he went. Certainly did not look like it from our angle. But having other thoughts was the first base umpire, who did have a little bit of a, I don't know, I'd say controversial, but definitely a play that could have gone either way in the last inning. That one's high and outside. It was a play at first base where the ball was released from the shortstop, and first baseman had to come off the bag to get it and then apply the tag because he was so far off first base. And the first base umpire said he missed the tag, and a nice play there by the first baseman, Applebaum. Good job settling underneath.
Number 50, the first baseman, Daniel Perez.
That flare, and now Daniel Jerez. First baseman. Oh, his last at bat. Found himself out. So Felimovicius on deck. Daniel Jerez at the plate. He's batting 200 to start this 7-game series. 400 OPS. Popped out to third base. His first time up. Now 1 out. In the top of the third at Ezra Schwartz Field in Ramada. Aiden Mishkin has looked relatively sharp. Now ground ball and getting down to his knees. It's going to be a close play at first. Bang, bang. He's out. Incredible job by Mishkin to get over from the pitcher's mound, cover first base, and he did in fact get him by just a half step. It will go down as a 3-1 putout. Two outs in the inning. As Felimovicius takes strike one. That is the type of play that, as a first baseman, you practice countless amounts of times just for moments like that, where you trust your pitcher is going to be in the spot that you need him to be, and with those long strides, Aiden Mishkin was able to cover the bag in time. He stands at 5'11", 145, but on the hill, and with all that leverage coming down, he looks a little bit more formidable. Not on that pitch, though. As the count goes to 1-1. Sailed over the catcher, and as we would say in the business, just a bit outside. So 2-0. Team US, the U.S. leads Israel. Nice pick. But it will go as a ball. Once again, Israel still looking for that first hit. They've had a base runner via the walk, but they have not been able to get the ball by any of the U.S. defenders today. The 2-1 delivery. Ground ball up the middle. It's going to be a tough play, but an easy shoot for the shortstop. Jonah Cohen flashing the leather, getting a little side bump
And after
from his
the middle
teammate,
of the third, it is still the United States
Brady
2,
Feldman.
Israel 0.
And the USA get out of the inning. We'll be right back.
Number 9, the third baseman, Samson Knopf.
Welcome back to Renana, Israel at Ezra Schwartz Field. The USA lead 2-0. As taking that pitch low is Samson Knopf. His first at-bat of the ball game. It will be the last hitter in the order for the USA. Cut on and fouled back. 1-1. Still on the mound is the Israeli pitcher. And getting down and dirty with a diving play, the left fielder, Meir Philomovicius.
Now batting.
So 1 out. So a couple nice defensive plays from both sides.
For Team USA, number 0, Brady Feldman.
And we go to the top of the order, where Brady Feldman, who flied out to center field his first time up, steps into the box. Feldman hitting .667, a 1.33 OPS in the first 2 games of this 7-game series. Once again, Israel leads 1-0 in the series. They're down 2-0 today to the U.S. And when talking to head coach Wayne Stofsky, he told us, one of the struggles of coaching this USA team in particular, as the strikeout is there from Arbel. One of the challenges is that this team is completely new, right? The team that they put together 2 years ago before the games were postponed was a completely different squad. They had an A squad, they had a B squad, 18 players apiece, and now it's a completely new squad of 17 players, just one team of under, U19 baseball, and that's a challenge. Not just from a talent perspective, but getting to know each other, the team chemistry. It was the first time he had seen any of his players play baseball 2 days ago, as that ground ball, a routine 6-3 put out, and just like that, a quick inning. Arbel cruises through the third. Team Israel will look to get on the scoreboard when we come back, and Nathan Schreiberg will be on the call. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to here in Ra'anana, Israel. It's the Maccabiah in Game 2 of the Maccabiah World Series. U19 baseball, the United States versus Israel. Israel leads the series 1-0. They trail today 2-0. Here in the top of the fourth, it's Aiden Michigan on the mound, and Omer Broker hitting for Israel as he fouls off the first pitch of the inning. Israel still looking for their first hit of the game, though they've worked 4 walks, and Broker was stranded on third. They left the bases loaded earlier this game. But Broker gets a lot of this one. Left field down to his knees, makes the grab. It'll be Asher Delfer on the catch. Asher Belfer, excuse me. Noam Goldberg stepping up to the plate. Flew out in his lone at-bat of the game. He ducks beneath the first pitch. Michigan still up high all too often in this game. Lots of balls above the strike zone. And a mound visit earlier, looking to get that ball under control. This one is low, and it'll be 2-0 for Goldberg. Another pitch, can't quite find the zone. 3 balls, no strikes to Goldberg. Looking to claim first base, as Israel has 4 times already by way of the walk. And he will do just that. Another ball in the dirt. Michigan a little wild here as Goldberg takes first base.
Israel, number 18, your own from Ra'anana, Eitan Agus.
Eitan Agus, the hometown kid. Also flew out in his last at-bat to center field. But he's got a runner on once again as Israel looks for their first hit. Michigan 5 straight balls now. Make that 6. It'll be 2-0 is the count to Agus after walking Goldberg. Got to think a mound visit will be coming soon if this keeps going. First, Applebaum makes the leaping grab at first and lands on Goldberg. Goldberg down in pain. Applebaum with a nice play to save some extra bases. But Goldberg knocked down in pain in the process. He's up on his feet now. Looks to be all right. He gets a visit from the coach. Luckily, everybody is all right. Manager returns to the dugout. And we'll keep playing. Michigan, it's a 3-0 count after he walked the last batter. It's 8 straight balls. Michigan issuing his 6th walk of the game. Israel, not short for base runners, still searching for their first hit to try to take advantage of the situation here as Coach Sofsky comes out to talk to Michigan. Second mound visit of the game. And the United States will talk things over at the mound.
Batting for Team Israel, number 21, Yosef Spielman.
that's amateur hour.
Michigan remains where he is. He'll face Josef Spielmann with 2 aboard and 1 away. Here in the top of the 4th inning, trying to hold on to a 2-0 lead, courtesy of 2 early runs in the bottom of the 1st. Michigan gets a swing and a miss on the first pitch. It's the first strike of the inning. And he'll get ahead, 0-1. Good to see a pitch get in there for him, but this one drops low. Natterman did a good job to save that one from going past him as Michigan gets ready for the 1-1 pitch. He gives Goldberg a little stare at second base, turns home, fires into the dirt once again. Runners stay. Natterman doing a great job preventing some of these balls from getting behind him. And it's what's keeping the United States somewhat steady. Michigan, he's really got to start finding the strike zone or things could get dicey. Is that one? Another ball. He was ahead 0-1, and just like that, it's 3-1, staring down the barrel of another walk potentially incoming. And it'll be his 7th walk of the game, 3rd of the inning. And for the 2nd time today, Israel has the bases loaded without a hit. 3 walks yet again in this top of the 4th inning. Michigan in a jam, only 1 away with the bases full.
Now batting for guys, turn on the mic. Now it's the other one. It's the other one. It's the other knob. Now batting for Team Israel, number 7, Yael Balkai.
It'll be a pinch hitter for Israel.
Who's hitting?
Yael Balkai is not on.
Oh, and I have the lineup.
Barkey
Who's pitching?
Yahel Barkey steps up to the plate and will take the bases loaded at bat once the United States is ready to throw the pitch as we get another mound visit. Pressure's been on the United States, and yet they have a 2-0 lead. It'll be a new pitcher for the U.S. as well, as Michigan has returned to the dugout.
Fans, your attention, please. Now pitching for Team USA.
It'll be Spencer Segal,
Spencer Segal.
faced with the tough task of escaping a bases-loaded jam here in the top of the 4th. The U.S. has a 2-0 lead for now. Segal from Lake Zurich, Illinois, recently graduated from Rochelle Zell High School. He's played in the JCC Maccabiah games twice before, in Detroit in 2024, Tucson 2025. He's a 3-time Chicago Prep Conference Pitcher of the Year. And he'll look to put that experience to good use here.
Now batting for Team Israel, number 7, Yael Balkei.
Yael Barkey will step up to the plate. He's perfect through the first game with the 1,000 batting average. If that holds, there will be runs to come. It's the bases loaded. Spencer Segal comes into the game for the United States looking to protect the 2-0 lead after Aiden Mishkin allowed 7 walks. Protecting a lead, also protecting a no-hitter. The first pitch is low. It'll be ball 1. Very unique start to the game here. Israel threatening often, converting never so far. Looking to take their first run of the game. Second pitch of the at-bat is up high. Segal falls behind 2-0. And it'll be ball 3 here for Barkey. 3-0 count. Next one will be Pricey. Here comes the pitch. In there for a strike. Everybody stays where they are. It's a 3-1 count. Danger zone for Spencer Segal. In the dirt. Run will score. It's the first of the game for Israel, and they do it without a hit. 4 walks here in the top of the 4th to get their first run across the plate. It's a 2-1 game. Still just 1 away. And the bases remain loaded. Spirits are rising here for the Israeli fans.
It's a substitution, right? No. It's a courtesy. Can't have courtesy runner.
As Barkey returns to the bench, it's a pinch runner. Asher Paz Manter enters the game at first base for Barkey, who did his job. Got aboard, got a run across. Returns successful. And it'll be Noam Katz up with the bases loaded. It's 0 for 2 to start the game. Major opportunity to deal some damage here as they now only trail by 1. Count goes as it often has so far today, 2-0.
Gentlemen, we needed to understand what he was doing, but we're not allowed to inform them. So in other words, if there's an illegal player, the other team has to make an appeal. We're not allowed. So we only asked because we wanted to understand what he was doing. It's not a courtesy runner. Okay? But we can't tell anybody. If the guy comes back into the game afterwards, the other team has to know that it's not a legal substitution. We shouldn't have had actually.
Segal finds the strike zone there.
We're just the broadcast.
I know, I'm just saying that we should have had this is a neutral area. We're not allowed to get information. Only take information from the field. I said to everybody, I said to them as well.
And it'll be another walk. And we have a tie ball game. Segal finding similar problems as Michigan did throughout the game. And the United States just can't find the strike zone. is walk number 9, run number 2. Israel's tied it without plating a hit. Top 4, 2-2. The bases remain loaded with just one away. Israel with a big-time opportunity to take the lead. Already up 1-0 in the series. First pitch to Arbel. The Israeli pitcher and designated hitter is in for a strike. Segal finally ahead, 0-2. Arbel, like many of his teammates, has found a walk so far in this game and not much else. Here's Segal. Gets a swing and a miss, but the ball's in the dirt. Catcher steps on the plate. And it'll be an out as Daniel Jerez walks up to the plate. Jerez is 0 for 2 so far today. And he'll come up with the bases loaded, this time 2 away, as the United States looks to escape the jam, still tied. Segal looking to minimize the damage here. Issued 2 walks so far, picked up an out finally before. And pitch number 1 of the at-bat is not in the strike zone. It'll be another ball. 1-0 to Jerez, the Israeli first baseman. And Segal will step away for a moment. As Natterman thinks they're stealing signs. Come to conference with his pitcher. Little concern there from the American catcher, trying to protect trade secrets. And we are all set. Segal to Jerez. It's another ball. Applebaum appealing to his pitcher, just put one in the zone. And they finally generate a swing, and it'll be a foul ball for a 2-1 count on Jerez. A little frustration maybe from the American infield as they just watch as Israel takes 2 runs across the board. There's nothing they can do about it. It's been up to the pitchers for the U.S. so far. And here's Segal. In for strike 2. Jerez just watched that one go by. Not a bad strategy so far. But it doesn't pay off this time. It's a 2-2 count for Daniel Jerez with the bases loaded in a 2-2 ball game at the top of the 4th here in Ra'anana, Israel. Jerez pops one up. Natterman looking for it. He'll make the grab, falling over to end the inning. A nice play from Danya Natterman. And the United States escapes, allowing just 2 by way of 6 walks. It's a 2-2 ball game as we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Stay with us. Welcome back to Ezra Schwartz Field. Israel tied it up at 2-2 in the top of the fourth. The United States pitchers couldn't find the zone. They walked 2 runs aboard, and we are evened up. Israel leads the series 1-0, and we are deadlocked at 2 as Yahav Arbel throws ball 1 into Nate Kempton, native of Cheshire, Connecticut. Lofts this one foul. Catcher looking for it. First baseman makes the grab. Down goes Kempton, 1 away with just 2 pitches.
Batting for Team USA, number 44, Asher
It's Daniel Jerez making the catch for Israel in foul territory. It'll be Asher Applebaum up next for the United States. First pitch is hit, fielded, thrown cleanly for a nice and easy routine play. Katz to Jerez for the ground out. 3 pitches, 2 outs here for Israel.
Now batting for Team USA.
They struggled early.
11, Tanner Wasserman.
Yahav Arbel has really recovered from a first inning where he gave up 2 runs. Seems to have settled in, and the United States can't get anything going right now. Wasserman dodges that one inside past the catcher for ball 1. Tanner Wasserman can do it all. Plays the outfield, shortstop, pitches from Westchester, New York. That is in there for a strike. It'll be a 1-1 count. Talk about some hardware. Wasserman's won MVP 2 years in a row of his high school baseball team over at Riviera Prep School after winning MVP in 8th grade. Wherever he goes, he gets it done, as that one will be grounded over to the third baseman. Wasserman jogging to first base. Didn't appear like he knew what was going on. He gets thrown out easily. We'll see what the ruling is here. As they'll say, it fouled off his foot, and Wasserman will return to the batter's box. Looks to be the right call here, as Wasserman will get another shot at that one. Wasn't running all the way to first because he knew it was off his foot. And Arbel will fire away. That one fouled back. 2-2 count. 2 away for Israel here. They got the first 2 outs in just 3 pitches after tying the ball game at 2 apiece in the top of the inning. Pitch is in the dirt. It's a full count. Yahav Arbel looking for his 3rd consecutive goose egg after giving up 2 in the bottom of the first. 2 away. Arbel to Wasserman. And goes foul. Arbel deals once again. This one grounded to third base for real. And they'll make the play over to Jerez. Echad Shtaim Shalosh. It's a perfect inning for Team Israel. They tie it at 2-2 apiece in the top, 3 up, 3 down in the bottom, as we'll send it back over to Elliot Patotsky in the top of the 5th.
Welcome back, everyone. Elliot Patotsky with you on the call. So it's a 2-2 ball game in the top of the fifth between the U.S. and Israel. The final line for the starting pitcher for USA, Aiden Mishkin. 3 in the third, no hits, 2 earned runs, and an unfortunate 7 walks. Yes, you heard me correct, as that one is caught by the first baseman. 7 walks. And many of those, I believe it was 2 from the pitcher that has come into the game for the United States, who got the final 2 outs of the last inning, Spencer Siegel. So he got the first 2 outs of the last 2 outs of last inning, and now he gets the out here in the fifth. So not a bad line by any means if you're Aiden Michigan, but the control issues were apparent. And that is why Siegel was called upon. Here comes the pitch, and it's low for a ball. Up to bat is the left fielder, Fela Mavicios. And he takes one high. The last thing you want to do in an inning is walk the leadoff man. That is one of the cardinal sins of any pitcher in baseball, because it just feels like every time that first guy gets on via the walk, they manage to score as that one's fouled back.
Good eye.
So the batter is Omer Broker. Apologize for the misinterpretation there. His last at bat. Oh, that's a catch.
Wow.
Regardless, it's going to be an out. I believe he caught it in the air.
Now batting for Team Israel, number 8, Noam Goldberg.
So now Noam Goldberg comes up. And there are 2 outs in the inning. The pitch from Siegel just misses high for ball 1. On deck for Team Israel is Agus, followed by Spielman. U.S. got out to an early start with what was a single from Danya Natterman and then an RBI triple from Nathan Kempton, followed by a sac fly from from Asher Applebaum. Oh, no, from Tanner Wasserman. And then, just when the U.S. thought they had their bearings in check, the walk party started. Not the block party, the walk party. You had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 straight walks as Israel tied it up 2-2. And speaking of walks, Spencer Siegel walks a batter. So reaching is Goldberg, and that will bring up Agus.
Run on his own, Eitan Agus.
Eitan Agus Still looking for his first hit of the series. He has reached base once. And takes a healthy hack for strike one. So runner on first, 2 outs. Beautiful day here in Renana at Ezra Schwartz Field. Another healthy cut, but the count goes to 0-2. One of the common themes of last inning, when there were those walks, was the infield became a lot more communicative and started telling their pitcher, hey, listen, throw a strike, make the hitter hit it. We have a great defense behind you. We'll do our best to get the out, but we can't make the out if you can't throw the strike. And that is the second time, by the way, is that pickoff attempt occurs. The second time that the United States' first baseman, Asher Applebaum, has had to dive off of the bag to keep that ball from potentially rolling into shallow right field or even out of play because of an errant pickoff attempt. Ring him up. The bottom of the zone, Spencer Siegel. How do you do?
And at the middle of the fifth, it has remained a tie. Israel 2.
Tie game as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Don't go anywhere.
Team USA, number 13, Jonah Cohen.
Jonah Cohen will step into the box. Also looking for his first hit of this 7-game series. Best of 7 series, I should specify. First to win 4 games. still on the hill is Yahav Arbel. He has really settled in from that 2-run first inning. He's retired the last 6 batters in a row. And hitting for Team USA, as I mentioned, Jonah Cohen, the 6'1" Pennsylvania native, a senior. Playing shortstop today, and he takes one with an emphatic little bat flip over towards his dugout. So, a free pass for the Stars and Stripes. And that's very similar to just a walk to lead off an inning. Any free pass you give up to begin an inning is not good if you're on the defensive side of the ball. So now Yahav Arbel will have to regroup after his streak comes to an end, and an errant throw, but a nice job by the first baseman, Jerez, or Jerez, I should say. So a sacrifice bunt that will advance the runner to second base. So a runner in scoring position for the U.S. and a chance to take the lead in the late innings of this game in Renata. Low and away for ball 1. The batter, Asher Belfer. Ari Einhorn. Asher Belfour with the sac bunt. And the DH, Ari Einhorn, his last at bat, grounded out to third. He is also looking for his first hit of the series. You know, it was a 6-5 game that Israel won a couple days ago, which would seem like a few guys got some hits, but as we've seen in this game, a few players who did not record a hit last game. And taking the walk is Einhorn. So now first and second for the number 9 hitter, or excuse me, the number 8 hitter, Benjamin Stone, which means Samson Knopf is on deck. And we got a meeting on the mound as the head coach comes out to talk to Arbel, who could be seeing the end of the line relatively soon. Freddie Bain giving him some more encouraging words. Not the most dire situation, but certainly one where you want to limit the damage and potentially get out of the inning without surrendering any runs, of course. I'm sure one of those pieces of advice from the coach was keep the ball low. Try to get that double play. You got runners on first and second, 1 out. We'll see what happens as Stone takes a strike. 2-2. The U.S. and Israel battling it out at Ezra Schwartz Field. And a nice block from the catcher, Eitan Agus. Eitan Agus, excuse me. A lot of E's, a lot of vowels in that name. Different sounds. He's been working hard back there. It hasn't been the most efficient of pitching. And here's the ground ball, but it's not going to be able to get a double play. Can they get the force? Yes, Team Israel can get the force at third base, so not the double play they wanted, but an out, which is important when you are in a tie ball game. So it keeps the runners at first and second, 2 down now in the bottom of the 5th. And the final hitter in the lineup, Samson Knopf, will step up to the plate, and this is a big, big spot for Samson. If he can somehow reach base and bring the top of the order to the plate, that would do wonders for the U.S., and he knows that is his job. Just keep the line moving. Takes one low for ball 1. Yahav Arbel steps off, looks to potentially throw over to second, but does not. One of my biggest pet peeves as a former player, 2 outs in an inning. I want to limit any potential chance for mistake. And that gets through the hole. It will bring in at least one. An RBI single for Samson Knopf. His team is fired up. And so is he, the Niner.
Now batting for Team USA.
From Tennessee, the senior, getting the job done. And now the U.S. potentially looking for more as they lead 3-2. So now the top of the order, Brady Feldman steps to the plate. Here comes the delivery from the stretch. And it's 1-0. A chance for some insurance for the boys in white. And I don't think that's going to stay in play. Yes, it's a foul ball. So 1-1. The first base coach for the United States, of course, is Matt Feldman, who is, I would presume, the father of Brady Feldman. And I don't just assume that because of the last name. Also, I don't know if you see someone coach someone as hard as he just did on a foul ball. And it gets through again! The same exact spot as the batter prior. Another first to third base hit for the United States, and it brings in a big-time insurance run.
Now batting for Team USA.
4-2.
Number 8.
The U.S. leads Israel. And I don't know if that runner was sent on that pitch as I was following the pitcher, but it would potentially make sense because of the room that ball found. You know, the second baseman goes towards the bag to cover the base to potentially throw out the runner. And that leaves room for the ball to find some grass, some greenery in the outfield. And so that will be the end of the line for Yahav Arbel. Not off the hook yet. His final line might change depending on what happens with Danya Natterman and potentially Nathan Kempton, who's in the hole. Or on deck, I should say. So 4 earned runs so far for Arbel, who takes a seat. And coming into the game will be number 37, Yair Brous, who also plays a little outfield, by the way, but he'll be on the bump, the right-handed pitcher. So let's Arbel's still going to hit, even though he's coming out of the game. Come out of the game, but continue to hit, I would assume at DH. Brous, a Renana native. And now he'll get to pitch in front of the home crowd team, even though Israel is the away team today. So 4-2. U.S. recapturing the lead. Bottom of the 5th. The hitters due up. Once again, Danya Natterman, Nathan Kempton, and Asher Applebaum.
Hold on, what inning are we at? 5.
Elliot Patotsky here with you at Ezra Schwartz Field, a field near and dear to my heart as the man that field was named after was a local to the same town that I grew up in. So, you know, I came from the U.S., I came all the way here, and somebody whose brothers I play baseball with, you know, there's a whole field out here named after their brother. So, really cool experience and a beautiful day in Renana for some early afternoon baseball, late morning, 11:48 local time. All right, the first pitch and a throwdown to second base, which brings up the point I didn't quite finish earlier in the inning. As a former player, when there's 2 outs, I don't want any chance of potential infliction that is unnecessary. Just focus on the batter, because if that ball goes into the outfield, that might be 1, maybe 2 runs that score on a throwdown. I understand some catchers are very confident in their arm, maybe want to catch the player off guard, the base runner. So that one catches the outside zone on a curve, a breaking ball for a strike from Yair Bross. And the delivery to Natterman, who gets rung up. Strike 3 call. Brouse comes in and puts out the fire. So it remains a 4-2 game. Israel trailing the United States, and they will look to get back into this game in the top of the 6th when Nathan Schreiberg takes you on the call. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Ezra Schwartz Field. Nathan Schreiberg here with you. The United States made it a 4-2 ball game, retaking the lead from Israel. And here we are in the top of the 6th. Spencer Seagal still in for the Americans. His first pitch is a ball low. And that's the theme of the day here. The Americans can't find the strike zone. Israel's put 2 runs across without a hit. But now they trail. And they're running out of time. It's Josef Spielman here with a 1-1 count. The United States has walked 10 batters so far today. Israel has not taken advantage the way that they would like to. Got to imagine the United States coaching staff not pleased with the control or lack of it. Certainly the infield is feeling the frustration, not being able to impact the game in the way that they want to and the way they know they can. And that one's in there for a strike. It'll be 2-2 to Spielman, who's walked twice so far today.
Let's do our jobs and then we'll get
2-2
there.
is in there. Rung him up, strike 3, looking.
Now batting for Team Israel, number 23, Asher Pazmante.
Seagal came into the bases loaded jam, walked 2 batters for the 2 runs. Since then, he's allowed nothing. He's really found his footing here in the last couple innings. As Pazmanter comes in, he was the pinch runner. Now in for an at-bat. Playing shortstop after the substitution. He now faces a 1-1 count from Seagal. Finds that same spot once again above the zone. Countless pitches so far for the Americans have had to be reached up for from Natterman. That time the glove starts low and the pitch is in there for a strike. 2 now. 2-2.
Come on, Ash. Come on, Paz.
Pazmanter looking for his first hit of the series. And he fouls that one back. And out of play. Crowd getting into it here in Renana. Israel is the designated away team, but it doesn't feel like it with the energy coming from the stands. Worth noting, we are in Israel, of course. Full count. Here comes the pitch from Seagal. In the dirt. Surprise, surprise, it's another walk. And Pazmanter will take first.
For Team Israel, number 13, Noam Katz.
Noam Katz, another player who's drawn a walk today for Team Israel.
Hearing this again while trailing.
Pazmanter was the pinch runner before he entered the game at first, and he's found his way back in his first opportunity. Seagal will look to get things under control. United States scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Don't want to lose momentum so fast. Pazmanter thinks about it, and Natterman comes out from the catcher's spot to keep him on. He made the jump and then turned around quickly, bailed out of it, remains on first. When you're struggling to get a hit like Israel is, it's not a bad idea to try and get some action going on the base path. And Pazmanter was the pinch runner, so you got to think he's got some speed and is willing to take off takes a big lead. This one caught by the shortstop. And what a stretch from Applebaum. It's a double play from the glove of the shortstop all the way across the infield into the glove of Applebaum to get out of the inning. Dangerous runner on first, takes too big a lead and gets caught. The United States will protect their lead for the time being as we head into the bottom of the sixth. 4-2 United States.
Number 33, Nate Kempton.
Welcome into the bottom of the sixth inning. The United States, last time they were up, scored two more after taking a 2-0 lead in the first. It's 4-2 U.S. as they look to even up the series. Nate Kempton in the batter's box, got the action going with a triple here in the first. Quiet since. First pitch is in there for a strike from Yair Brous, who came in and relieved our Bell last inning. Struck out the only batter he faced. Gets right back to it here. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-1 for Kempton. Kempton gets all of this one out to center field on his line and makes the grab. Josef Spielman out in the field making the play for Team Israel.
Now batting for Team USA.
Two batters faced for Brous. Two down, one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Well, it didn't result in any base runners. Got to think the U.S. is happy with the contact there. It's been missing for a lot of this game since the first inning. Got it back last time they were up. Kempton his second time launching a ball into the outfield. This time not for a hit. This one will be fouled off down the right field side. It's Asher Applebaum in there. From Calabasas, California. As Applebaum crushes this one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Applebaum making the turn for second. Going to be in there easily. It's a stand-up double for Asher Applebaum. It's the first hit given up by Yair Brous.
Now batting for Team USA.
Applebaum in scoring position, and he's going to head to the bench. Tossing his things over his teammates, getting some love from the dugout before returning to second base. It'll be Tanner Wasserman who looks to capitalize on the base runner here. Applebaum in scoring position. Brous fires in up high for ball one. Wasserman hitting 200 so far here in this series. Ground ball, second base. And it's an errant throw above the glove of the first baseman. Bounces out of it. He does a good job to keep Applebaum from scoring. It'll be an infield error for the second baseman. Noam Goldberg with the throw, and Daniel Jerez can't quite get the glove, can't quite get it to stay in the glove. Tanner Wasserman will take first. Asher Applebaum over to third. And Jonah Cohen steps up with runners on the corners. Cohen was hit by a pitch last inning, or excuse me, in the fifth inning. Browse facing danger for the first time. That one will say a lot of play. Jonah Cohen pitches, plays third, middle infield. Set a school record in high school with 14 strikeouts in a game. Home plate umpire returning to his position. We'll get things going right back here shortly. Browse is back and ready to deliver. Cohen fouled off the first pitch, and here's the 0-1. Grounded. 1 and 2. 6-4-3 to end the inning and prevent another run from coming across. It'll remain 4-2. The United States in the league.
And after 6 innings, it is now batting for Team Israel, number 16, Yav Albez.
Welcome back, everyone, for potentially the final half inning of this ball game. The USA looking to even this series at 1 game apiece. They lost the first 6-5, but now find itself up 4-2 in the top of the 7th. 3 outs away from winning this game. Among other achievements, Nathan Schreiberg, who did a great job, I should say, calling this game for the innings that I was off. Fantastic job, Nathan, and what a fun day we've had here in Renana. Look out. USA scampering away from their dugout as that foul ball came crashing towards them. So the pitcher is Spencer Siegel, who's gone 2 2/3, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs. He's done a really nice job relieving Aiden Michigan, who went 3 1/3, gave up those 2 earned runs with 7 walks. Yet the United States in the lead, and that is a called 3rd strike. So make it officially 3 innings of relief for Spencer Siegel. Make it his 4th K of the early afternoon, as it's 12:08 p.m. local time, and it's been a relatively quick game. We started at right around 10:05. So just over 2 hours. I think anything under 2.5 hours is pretty quick for baseball. That's a ball in. 1 out. In the top of the 7th, Siegel facing number 50, Jerez. And that is flied out to left field. 2 outs.
One more out. Final out.
Now batting.
Asher Belfer making the catch. And the last hope for Team Israel is Mayor Filimovicius. I'll get it one of these days. That is maybe one of the most difficult last names, but. All right, ball 1. 2 outs, top of the 7th. USA, once again, looking to even the series 1-1. It will be a best of 7. Strike 1. The 1-1 count. And that ball is grounded to 3rd. And unable to recover, it will go down as an error, and that is important for a couple of reasons. We're not going to say it, but that will go down as an error. An E5. So, first of all, let's focus on the game. Israel has the tying run at the plate.
Number 10, Omer Luque.
With a runner on first, 2 outs. And the reason I mention that error has to do with a certain situation that the U.S. finds itself in. You know, of course, the most important thing is the win if you're watching back home. But we don't have any graphics to show you. But if we did, it would say combined something. I don't want to jinx it. But if you understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully you do. If you don't, you'll hear it in the broadcast if it happens. So stay tuned after the final out is made. 4-2, U.S. on top. And that ball is lifted into the air. This could do it. Settling under it, a combined no-hitter for Team USA. The Stars and Stripes win 4-2 and did not surrender a hit.
Winner for today, Team USA.
It is the first win for the team in the series.
Series is now 1-1.
They walked a few batters. They did have an error, but they did not let Israel get a single ball by the defense via the hit. I don't know if I've ever seen a 4-2, just a 2-run no-hitter, let alone a regular no-hitter where there's a shutout. But we see it today, and more importantly, USA takes the win 4-2 in Renana at Ezra Schwartz Field. For Elliot Patotsky and Nathan Schreiberg, we thank you for joining us. The USA wins 4-2. We'll see you next time.